The Roe v. Wade now overturned. Women and families across Wisconsin are struggling to get the care they need. How one health facility is expanding reproductive health services.
Plus, how Planned Parenthood Wisconsin is helping women find services in other states. And a new warning from the CDC as COVID cases continue to rise across the globe. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Now that Roe v. Wade is overturned, local health facilities are working to get women and families the care they need. We have team coverage tonight on their efforts. With abortion now illegal in Wisconsin, Public Health Madison, Dane County is shifting its focus to help women be proactive. Public health leaders are announcing an expansion of reproductive health services in Dane County. The focus is on preventing pregnancies. Brady Mallory joins us with a closer look. Brady?
Well, this is just the latest ripple effect following the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. PHMDC's Sexual and Reproductive Health Clinic already provides things like birth control, emergency contraception, sexually transmitted infection testing, and more, but is currently run on a part-time basis. However, it's now planning to expand staffing and hours while also adding more services, including providing IUDs. Officials say the expanded staff will also allow them to increase outreach and education efforts in the community.
Women in our community and throughout Wisconsin have had their rights taken away from them by a court that does not represent the views of the majority of people in our nation, our state, and certainly not in our community.
Officials anticipate the expanded hours and services to begin sometime in the fall, with Dane County allocating about $360,000 to pay for it. Now, going forward, the service expansion will be funded jointly by Dane County and the City of Madison. You can read more information under this story on channel3000.com.
Brady, thank you. Dane County Public Health isn't the only one expanding reproductive care right now. Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin is as well. As our Catherine Merck heard today, their plan involves traveling over state lines to provide services. Catherine?
That's right. Planned Parenthood says its medical professionals will soon be making a trip down south to continue providing abortion services.
We've seen a tremendous increase in patients coming from Wisconsin to all Planned Parenthood of Illinois health centers since the Dobbs v. Jehu decision.
As abortion care is limited in Wisconsin, Planned Parenthood says it's having to think outside of the lines, state lines, that is. The group is working on an increased collaboration between Wisconsin and Illinois to provide abortion services where it's legal. As of Thursday, Planned Parenthood said there's been a 10-fold increase of patients from Wisconsin coming to Illinois for abortion services.
So forcing people to travel sometimes hundreds of miles for health care at great cost, great disruption to their personal lives, or has forced them to remain pregnant.
We haven't seen it at this volume.
In response to the demand for care, Wisconsin doctors are now heading south, getting licensed in Illinois. Dr. Allison Linton is one of them.
The patients I see who have abortions are your friends, your family, your neighbors, and members of our community, and they deserve access to safe, timely medical care.
Planned Parenthood said the #1 need for support right now is transportation. The group said it's working to make sure the trip is easier for those who seek help.
Support for a drive or for a bus ticket or a train ticket, whatever it is, really, we work to make that available to them.
There are still lots of details that are still being worked out since Roe v. Wade was overturned. But what's certain, a state ban isn't going to end abortions altogether.
This is clear evidence that abortion restrictions and bans do not stop people from having abortions. Restrictions and bans only make it harder for people to access essential reproductive health care where they live.
Something to note here, both Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin and Illinois said their collaboration was already in the making before Roe v. Wade was overturned. 96% of counties in Wisconsin had no abortion provider, and 63% of Wisconsin women lived in counties without services. These plans were designed to expand what was already very limited in our state.
Catherine, thank you. For more information and resources to get the help and the care that you may need, look for Braden Ross's story on our website, channel3000.com. She also shares one Wisconsin woman's journey to get an abortion in Illinois. Let's get a look now at your certified most accurate forecast. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti is on the weather patio. Gary?
Well, the weather's sunny out here. The temperatures are comfortable. The humidity is low, but all of that will change by this time tomorrow. Let's start out by taking a look at visible cloud track. Lots of sunshine across Wisconsin. We can see clouds moving into Minnesota from the west, and there are some showers and thunderstorms starting to develop over northwestern Minnesota, and those will expand to the south and east over the next 24 hours. Low temperatures this morning started out in the 50s again. That dry air cools off very nicely. High temperatures today right around 80 degrees here in Madison, right at 80, 82 in Janesville, and current temperatures are right near those highs of the day. But the dew point temperatures, while they're in the 50s from Madison to the east, are now in the 60s closer to the Mississippi River, and the humidity levels will start to increase, and that will lead to chances for showers and thunderstorms overnight. Look for a low temperature of about 63 tomorrow, off and on showers and thunderstorms. Some of those can have heavy downpours. High temperature at 75. As we head into the weekend, the rain chances start to go down, but the temperatures and the humidity go up. I'll have more on that in the forecast in a few minutes.
Thank you. We have seen a lot of moving parts recently that will change how Wisconsin will run its fall elections. Today, the state's top elections administrator spoke about some of those changes.
The political reporter Will Keneally joins us now to explain how it'll impact you. Will?
Sorry, Eric. So we're less than a month away from the August primary elections, and Election Commission Administrator Megan Wolf says that one of the most popular questions she's been getting has been about absentee ballot drop boxes. And that's not surprising, since the state Supreme Court threw out their use just last week. She says municipal clerks have seen this before, though, so they should know how to work under this rule.
Since February, the clerks have been operating under that decision. And so I think many of them have worked with their local council, worked with some of their larger organizations to decide how that is being implemented and adhered to within their local communities.
She says that any voters who have questions should check with their municipal clerks. These are the officials that actually run the elections city to city. And she also discussed how last Friday's decision impacts absentee voters returning their ballots by mail. We'll have more on that at 6.
Well, thank you. A man accused of hitting and killing a runner south of the village of Oregon last month pled not guilty today and is now headed for trial. Timothy Pritchett faces charges of hit and run involving death and homicide by negligent operation of a motor vehicle stemming from the crash. It left 30-year-old Logan Geths of Oregon dead. The crash happened June 7th. A truck driver found Geth's body near the intersection of county highways MM and A the following day. Geths died from blunt force trauma.
It's a disturbing case that is drawing international attention. A man in Ohio has been arrested and charged with the rape of a 10-year-old girl who had to travel to Indiana to get an abortion. This week, 27-year-old Gerson Fuentes was charged with first-degree felony rape. The case has sparked more debate about abortion bans after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Meanwhile, House lawmakers are preparing to vote on 2 bills focused on protecting access to abortions across state lines. The measures would reestablish federal legal access to abortion care and protect the right to travel, interstate travel for abortion services.
We're saying here is that if this is an issue for the states that continue to permit legal abortion, that people who travel to those states have the right to do that.
Both bills are expected to fail in the evenly divided Senate.
A new warning from the CDC as new COVID cases continue to rise around the globe. The CDC says hospitalizations are likely to increase in the coming months. Dania Backus reports from Los Angeles, where health officials are considering a new indoor mask mandate.
Los Angeles County is on the brink of what the CDC considers a high level of infection as the number of COVID hospitalizations keeps climbing.
Over the past few days, we've had to hold patients in the emergency room for 24 hours until we have beds available in our hospitals. And if we continue at this pace in the next week or two, we may have to go back to those days where we were rationing care.
Health officials say the highly contagious BA.5 subvariant is fueling the uptick. People are getting sick even if they are vaccinated or recently had COVID.
It is so infectious. It's on par with the most infectious viruses we as humans have ever seen.
CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus says the variant is able to spread with just a small number of particles.
Before, you needed, say, 1,000 particles. Now it's 100 particles.
If Los Angeles remains in the high category for 2 weeks straight, a mandatory indoor mask mandate will be reimposed in the county. Nationwide, the CDC predicts the number of new COVID hospitalizations will likely increase over the next month. In Wichita, Kansas, hospital officials say while admissions are up, most cases are mild.
They're being admitted to our acute care or not into the ICU.
The CDC says older Americans, those 70 and above, are faring the worst. The hospital admissions rate for that group is nearing last summer's peak. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
The CDC adds in Region 9, that includes California, Arizona, Hawaii, and Nevada, the hospital admission rate for Americans 70 years and older is already worse than last summer's peak. And here in Dane County, the latest data from PHMDC shows around 240 new cases were reported over the last few days. Now, on average, the county's weekly case rate is 274 per 100,000 people. Health officials say 63.8% of Dane County residents are fully vaccinated. Coming up, Gary has your latest forecast.
Plus, the cleanup continues in Virginia after severe flooding caused massive damage to some communities. And later, we'll introduce you to the newest addition at the Henry Vila Zoo. Find out more coming up tonight at 6.
And a check of trading on Wall Street today. The Dow falls almost 143 points. The Nasdaq adds a few. The S&P down 11. And we'll be right back.
Don't miss your chance to save big money on patio furniture at Menards. We have the latest patio furniture options in stock, ready to take home today. Dine in style with an outdoor dining set, or relax and unwind at a cozy bistro table. Menards is your one-stop shop with all of the latest patio furniture styles at the lowest prices. Hurry in. These deals won't last long. Get 11% off all outdoor patio furniture now at Menards.
Summer fun means one thing. It's time to visibly say goodbye to crow's feet, fine lines, wrinkles, and under-eye bags, and say hello to smooth, beautiful, younger-looking skin in 10 minutes with Plexiderm.
Oh my God. I can't believe I have no lines in my face. I'm like 20 years younger.
Plexiderm smooths away wrinkles without foundation, without color makeup, and without expensive procedures. And it works in 10 minutes. Plus, the results last up to 10 hours. And best of all, you could try it for only $14.95 this summer.
This isn't the first time I've been on TV raving about this product. It's amazing. My friends, my family, they can't believe it. There's been creams, there's been lotions. Nothing works like this.
We were away on vacation. If you go down to the islands, they always want to take you in a booth and put some stuff on you. And my husband said, boy, that stuff really works. And I said, I washed this off hours ago. This is Plexiderm. This is what works.
When I tried Plexiderm the first time, my daughter said, oh, Dad, did you get a haircut? And I said, no, I tried this Plexiderm product out. Oh, you look so much younger. I said, oh, thank you.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing under-eye bags and wrinkles from view in minutes. The science is incredible, but the results are even better.
Yeah, this looks really good. All these lines are gone. Amazing. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I look amazing. It's like so full of myself.
I've had under-eye bags for a very long time, and it sucks. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm. I put it on my face, and I'm not joking. It works.
So take action this summer and pack up your under-eye bags and wrinkles and put them on vacation with Plexiderm. Try our summertime special and get it for only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Critically needed services will be provided for women by Public Health Madison and Dane County will outline their plans to meet the growing demands. And a new street sign is dedicated to a historic Black community leader. That's tonight at 6.
Monona Terrace is celebrating its 25th anniversary. Don't miss this free community celebration Saturday, July 23rd, featuring music, dance performances, and a spectacular drone light show. The event is free, but capacity is limited. Presented by W. Jerome Frauci and Pleasant Roland Frauci.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
President Biden is in Israel today, meeting with that country's leader to assure Israel the U.S. will not allow Iran to develop nuclear weapons. The president signed a joint pledge with Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid denying Iran nuclear weapons. President Biden says he wants to continue to work to bring Iran back to the negotiating table to find a peaceful resolution to end their nuclear weapons program. But the Israelis say that won't work.
I continue to believe that diplomacy is the best way to achieve this outcome. Words will not stop them, Mr. President. Diplomacy will not stop them. The only thing that will stop Iran is knowing that if they continue to develop their nuclear program, the free world will use force.
Tomorrow, President Biden will visit Saudi Arabia to meet with that country's king and crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman. The president says he will raise concerns about the country's human rights practices and discuss what can be done to lower rising gas prices.
Cleanup is underway in parts of Virginia after roaring floodwaters separated families and caused significant damage. Natalie Brand with the latest from Washington, D.C.
Floodwaters have receded in southwest Virginia, but not before washing away a number of homes. At least 100 houses were damaged in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains.
It's really sad because, you know, people's lost everything.
With roads closed and no cell service, dozens of people were unaccounted for after the devastating rainstorm hit. Crews searched 30 miles of rivers and washed out roads to locate everyone.
Today, we are happy to report that 0 people are unaccounted for in the impact area.
The fast and furious waters came on Tuesday night, catching almost everyone by surprise. The powerful waters pushed entire homes off their foundations. This mom was home with her toddler when the water started rising.
Me and my son, my 2-year-old son, were on an air mattress in the floor, and we were floating.
Now that everyone is accounted for, officials say they will begin damage assessments and begin helping people rebuild. Natalie Brand, CBS News.
Now, fortunately, no deaths and just 1 injury, which was actually a snake bite, has been reported. Gary joins us now with our forecast, but also the heavy rainfall in Virginia. Gary.
Yeah, it was actually just a very small area. This is actually part of Buchanan County, just north of the city of Grundy. You can see this area here saw anywhere between about maybe 3 and 6 or 7 inches of rain. Now, we've seen similar rainfalls here in southern Wisconsin. Remember, on the day after the 4th of July, we had a very similar rain event there. The land here is flatter, though, and our weather has been fairly dry, so we didn't have a lot in the way of flooding. But this is a very mountainous and hilly area. It's also an area where there's been a lot of mining done in the past, so it's very easy for any kind of heavy rain to just start causing flooding very, very quickly, and that's exactly what happened in this part of western Virginia, right against the Kentucky border. 3 things you need to know in our forecast. We do have some showers and thunderstorms in the forecast beginning later tonight and into tomorrow, and there could be some locally heavy downpours as well. It'll be warm beginning on Saturday, highs in the low 80s. Sunday will be in the mid-80s, but next week, highs will be in the middle to upper 80s all week, and the humidity levels will also increase. So as the temperatures and the humidity go up, the rain chances actually go down. On Doppler track, Wisconsin is free of precipitation, but you can see some showers and thunderstorms developing over the eastern Dakotas and into western Minnesota. That's the area that we'll look to move southeastward overnight. And the Storm Prediction Center also has a marginal risk, a level 1 risk for severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Gusty winds and hail would be the main threats, although I think the better threat will be for some heavy downpours with maybe 2 inches or more of rain in some spots. In fact, future track precipitation shows general 1 to 1.5 inch rains. This is actually through Saturday night and into Sunday morning. But you can see there are spots that could pick up 2, 3, 4 inches of rain. It just depends, again, on where those heavier storms track. And this far out, it's hard to predict exactly that. But we're tracking the warm temperatures, and they're definitely on the way. High temperatures, lower 80s Saturday, mid-80s Sunday. The average high temperature is 82, and you can see we're going to be well above that. As we take a look at current temperatures, 70s, 80s in Wisconsin, pretty nice. Look what's happening out west again. Triple-digit heat, 110 degrees again in Hill City, Kansas. Dew point temperatures, 60s, 50s there, but 60s to around 70 just out to our west. And look at the heat index values. Well into the triple digits through Nebraska, Kansas, and into parts of South Dakota, Nebraska, where heat advisories are in effect for tonight and tomorrow. The showers and thunderstorms right on the northern edge of that hot air dome, which continues just to our south and west. So we're kind of on the fringes of of it, and that's why we'll see some shower and thunderstorm chances over the next couple of days. But as the heat expands and the jet stream moves to the north, our rain chances will actually go down, and like I say, the temperatures will go up. This is kind of the dividing line, the stationary front, hot and humid, temperatures in the 90s in Des Moines, Iowa, to just comfortably warm where we are. Our forecast for tomorrow calls for showers and some thunderstorms. High temperature at 75 degrees. Could be some locally heavy downpours. Future track, some clear skies this evening, then clouds move in overnight, and the showers and storms arrive by tomorrow morning in a couple of different waves into tomorrow evening. Then after those move through, mainly quiet overnight, and then maybe a shower or thunderstorm chance Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Highs will be in the low 80s. Again, those future track precipitation totals, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches through Sunday morning, but some areas could pick up more than that. As we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, those temperatures mid to upper 80s all of next week, and relatively low rain chances. Just a slight chance Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, Thursday night into Friday, and then again Sunday afternoon of next weekend. As we check out first warn traffic right now, well, here's the view of the Beltline at West Broadway. You can see the flex lanes are open in both directions, but the traffic's still moving pretty slowly. Obviously, this is a time of day where you do get more traffic, but notice the delays right around Stoughton Road. That's actually where the flex lanes come to an end, and around between Monona Drive and John Nolan Drive. But the rest of the western part of the Beltline moving pretty quickly. So you can see traffic times about 20 minutes on the eastbound Beltline, 14 minutes on the westbound Beltline between University Avenue and the interstate. No problems on I-3990 from the Beltline to Janesville, or US 12 Midland to Sauk City, or downtown to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151. At your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
All right, thank you, Gary. Community members gathered in South Madison today to unveil an honorary street sign for Willie Lou Harris. Harris was a community leader in Madison beginning in the early 1930s. She, along with George Gerard and Kenneth Newville, built South Madison's very first neighborhood center. The three eventually called Washington, D.C. to discuss the idea with Wisconsin congressmen. The U.S. Air Force agreed to give them 2 Air Force barracks to build the center at Taft and Center Streets, where it still stands today.
She wanted South Madison to thrive, and today, that's what we're doing. We're thriving with a new Penn Park and new Black Hub, right? The Center of Black Excellence, which I'm looking forward to getting into.
The center that Willie Lou Harris helped found is now part of the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. During today's event, Michael Johnson, the president and CEO of the Boys and Girls Club, announced they will be renaming the Welcome Center after Harris. The club is also setting up a $100,000 endowed fund to keep Harris's legacy alive. Johnson also announced the club received a $1 million donation from local developers John and Lisa Livesey. Still ahead, our nation pauses to honor the man who was the last surviving World War II recipient of the Medal of Honor. We'll have that story next at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Mad City Baths is your trusted local source for beautiful bathroom updates, from baths and tub to shower conversions to walk-in tubs with an easy access design, expertly installed in as little as 1 day. Act now. Be one of 50 homeowners who receive special savings with free installation on a new bath or shower, 18 months, no interest, no payments, senior and military discounts. We'll take before and after pictures and compensate you for your time. Call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Do you have a coffee smile? Drinking coffee causes yellow teeth for thousands of people just like you. And whitening toothpaste just doesn't make those stains go away. Introducing Power Swabs, the first teeth whitening system that lifts coffee stains off your teeth in less than 5 minutes without whitening strips or trays.
The Power Swabs were so easy to use.
I don't have to have strips sitting on my face for an hour. I don't have to have a foam tray where I feel like I'm gonna gag or I'm gonna go play football. I've tried like every over-the-counter whitening because, you know, I'm one of those people I'm like obsessed with white teeth.
So with the strips I've used in the past, most of them are like you gotta leave it on for 30 minutes and the whole experience is just not comfortable. But with power swabs, I just snapped it open and rubbed it on and it was good to go.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab and I just gotta rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
The Secret is a tooth detergent and whitening agent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniker that lifts stains off of your teeth. Power Swabs remove stains on natural teeth, veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. The best part is you just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you'll have whiter teeth. No more sitting at home with a whitening strip or tray in your mouth for 30 minutes twice a day.
When I use these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
Within the first day with the Power Swab, I noticed there was a difference. I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Whiten your teeth today by ordering Power Swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Yes, 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free Quick Stick pen. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
The last surviving World War II Medal of Honor recipient, Herschel Woody Williams, lied in honor at the U.S. Capitol today.
Williams died last month in a VA medical center that bears his name. The Marine Corps initially rejected him for being too short. He was just 5'6", but he would later prove his bravery and heroism in Guam, and President Harry Truman awarded him the Medal of Honor for using a flamethrower to defend U.S. troops from a Japanese attack at Iwo Jima.
With passing, we have lost a deeply selfless American and a vital link to our nation's greatest generation.
He made giving back a lifelong mission, giving back to his brothers in arms, giving back to generations of servicemen and women.
After 2 decades in the Marines, Williams continued his commitment to service by helping fellow veterans and launching a foundation to support Gold Star families. Woody's wish to lie in honor at the Capitol was not solely for him, but for other World War II veterans. And we're back with the final check of your First Warn forecast after a short break.
Black Friday mattress deals have come to July at Ashley. Get any size Beauty Rest Harmony and Harmony Luxe or Luxe Hybrid mattress for the price of a twin. And save 55% instantly on this Ashley Chime Queen bed in a box, now just $2.99. Guaranteed delivery in 5 days or less on in-stock mattresses. Only at Ashley.
Do-it-yourself bathroom updates can be stressful. Finding the right tools, figuring things out on your own. It can drag on for weeks or months. Instead, call the experts at Mad City Baths. Get a beautiful bath or shower professionally installed in as little as 1 day.
Oh, they were awesome. I appreciated those guys so much.
They tell you right away, they'll do it 1 day, and it'll be done.
Now listen to this. 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower will receive special savings with free installation. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts. We'll take before and after pictures and compensate you for your time. Call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
$5,000 a year. That's the burden of Joe Biden's inflation tax on Wisconsin families. They can't afford it. From the grocery store to the gas station, we're all paying the price for Biden's massive deficit spending. Ron Johnson has the courage to say no to spending that is mortgaging our children's future. And his small business tax cuts help them compete and survive the pandemic.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Hypnotize your way to savings.
Breathing techniques to help you save.
Looking to make saving a habit?
Yeah, what's the secret?
No secret. Just open a savings account at BMO and we'll give you a cash reward for every month you save.
A cash reward? Just for saving?
Mm-hmm. And when you open a checking account, we'll give you a $300 bonus to get your new savings habit started.
Love that.
What's your book? How to get a $300 bonus and a monthly cash reward for saving with BMO.
He literally wrote the book on saving.
That's me on the cover.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Black Friday deals have come to July at Ashley. Get discounts of up to 60% off on doorbusters throughout the store. Plus 60-month special financing, no minimum purchase, and no money down on in-stock items. Don't miss the best Black Friday deals on all furniture now, only at Ashley.
Gary's back. Final check of the forecast.
Yeah, you know, pretty quiet around here right now. Skies are sunny. Temperatures are very comfortable. There's a live view from the WISC-TV sky cam. Nearest rain is up in northwestern Minnesota, but that'll move southeastward pretty rapidly and reach us overnight. Temperatures right now right around 80 degrees, give or take a degree or two either way. Dew points are comfortable here, but notice they are higher to the west, so they'll become more humid with time as the rain moves in.
Gary, thanks. We're back in 30 minutes for News 3 Now at 6. CBS Evening News is next.